Recently on Woodworking with Wes, we built this beautiful garden bench for our backyard, but one of the things that we decided to do after we had it all finished was to add some arms. So today we're going to just show you what I came up with to put a little arm on side for resting. Let's show you the pieces that we came up with in order to create our arm. This is going to be the bracket that goes underneath the edge of our seat that will support the front of our arm. Here is our arm, and it will sit on top of that bracket and hook into the back of our seat. This little block right here fits to the back side and will support the back side of our arm. Let's go over to the saw table and I'll show you how I came up with all these pieces. Okay, let's talk about the different pieces. This is the piece that will fit underneath the seat to create the support. This is where we'll screw the little bracket to the seat. These two pieces make up the bracket. Now, what I did is I just took a block of wood that was 10 inches long. I cut one piece 2 3/4 down to 1 3/8, and one piece 2 1/4 down to 7/8. And I'm going to nail those together in an L shape, just like that. And that creates the little corner piece that will go underneath our arm. Our arm is just 4 inches wide, 21 7/8 inches long, and then I traced around the end of a quart can of paint to give me my circle. This little cut right here is the notch that goes around the back of our seat so that we can, and we'll cut this little notch out so that it fits in a little bit. We've nailed this together. The next thing we'll do is nail this piece together, and we're just using some glue, 1 1/4 nails. Now this is going to be the right hand side, left hand side. As you're facing the seat, this is the right hand side. So this piece goes here, this piece goes here, like this. Let's put a little bit of glue on here. Because this is outside again, we're using Titebond 3 for our glue. This will be just nailed flush top and bottom and flush along the sides. Oh, it moved on me. There we go. All right. Okay, we'll putty these nail holes, putty this seam, and sand. And we did put a round over on both of the outsides of our little brackets so that it's nice and smooth. Okay, and then this piece will hook on to this like that and create the rest of our bracket so that we can mount it to our seat. I've completed the long angle cut on my arm, and we'll cut the round part with just my jigsaw. We'll complete the rest of the cut and then sand all of our sides, top and bottom, and put a round over. The 3/16 or the 5/16 round over that we put on everything else is what we used on this. Okay, let's go ahead and put this arm on. The first thing we'll do is spread a little glue on our mounting bracket. Slide that underneath the edge of our seat. We're going to put a, let's see, I think I'm going to put the clamp on the front side here, like this. had pre-drilled a hole on that mounting bracket underneath. I'll be using an 1¼ inch deck screw. All right, that's in place now, very good. Okay, our arm now all sanded. We'll fit up on top of that. We've nailed the little bracket that goes in the back that will be holding the back end of our arm. And so it sits there like that and goes like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of glue on top of our support piece, set it down on top of it, and just use some nails. All right, a little bit of glue on top of our support piece. Our piece is cut 7/8 of an inch. So when we put this on our arm, we want to have that be a 7/8 overhang. Right there, okay. And we're just going to give a couple of nails into that part of it and turn it around and line up here. And 2 nails there. We'll attach the back part of that the same way with a little bit of glue. And bring it down to in place. And a nail. Now we'll putty those holes in sand. Okay, well, we have our arms on it. Now it's the bench we really want to put in our backyard. We went ahead and purchased some outdoor stain. It's a 1-coat finish. Whenever we do finish, I always tell you to be sure to do a test sample, and I did, and I don't like it. So we're going to go back to our paint store and have them add some brown to this. It's just a little too orange for my taste, and so we're going to put a little darker color on there than we originally had thought, because I don't really care for the orange. Anyway, now we have our bench just the way we want to have it for our backyard. It's going to be wonderful to go out there and sit and enjoy the backyard. Be great. Look forward to seeing you next time on Woodworking with Wes.